Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what?
First-person games can be intimidating. As a rule, they put you in the action more effectively than pretty much any other game format, and that can introduce stress. Add to that the usually non-stop attacks from varied and increasingly numerous enemies, and you can imagine why most non-gamers might not understand the appeal. But if there is one first-person shooter that has been designed not to intimidate players, it is the Portal games. The original Portal was developed by Valve and released as a part of the Orange Box bundle in 2007. It was built on the Source engine developed for Half-Life 2 and was typically more well-liked than any of the other games in the bundle, despite being very short. The sequel, which added multiplayer co-op missions after the main single-player campaign, and the ability to play and create levels in a community, was released in 2011 to even greater acclaim. True to Valve's tradition, there are only the two of them, but both games have left their mark on the popular culture of gaming. The games were both original, refreshing, and addicting, but by pairing what is essentially a physics puzzle with a first-person shooter, Valve hit on a combination nobody knew they wanted. Walk up to any gamer from 2006 and tell them to play an FPS with only a single, non-lethal gun, and every level is basically a stealth mission. Instead of twitch reactions and health management, they're going to need meticulous observations and patience.
Good, that's still working.
You would be gently but firmly escorted from the premises while somebody called the men in white coats. Now walk up to that same gamer today. Odds are they played Portal, and odds are even better that if they did play it, they enjoyed it. A lot. The gameplay isn't difficult as such. There's very little need for quick reflexes, as any instance that could be solved by quick reflexes the first time simply becomes a matter of observed timing the second or third. There are ample opportunities to sit and observe the levels around you, and you've usually got plenty of time to figure out how to progress. But there is something about the portals, something magical, or irritating, both simultaneously. These portals can be used to solve problems in some properly mind-bending ways, but if your mind isn't properly limbered to be bent in those ways, you might end up frustratedly staring at the wall.
If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
These games will expand the way you think about your physical world, and that can be a little painful. But rest assured that, without fail, the instant you figure out how to get where you want to go, you are going to feel like a straight-up Mensa-spanking genius.
And check this out, I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out.
And in that instant, you will gladly waltz into yet another test chamber, riding a wave of euphoric victory, prepared for whatever new challenges lie in wait. You are confident of the eventual end, the plans of your enemies laid waste before the towering might of your vast, ineffable intellect.
Oh, there's lots of room here. Did well. Enough.
And with a story narrated by some of the most hilarious characters in video game history to keep you company along the way, you'll find there's a lot to enjoy here, whether it's your first non-mobile video game, or whether you're dusting off your original copy of the Orange Box. It's all just hijinks after hijinks with the best humor you can imagine, and with Portal 2's co-op mode and community maps, Valve even gave you the ability to give your character a hat. Which is, you know, crucial to the enjoyability of pretty much any game.
I hate you so much.
So hey, before you go, I want to show you something pretty neat. If you look down below the video, you'll see a couple of things going on there. First off, there's a little button that looks a bit like a thumbs up from the side. See that? That button allows you to leave a digital record that you liked this video. Cool, right? Next to that, there's another little button that's sort of like a thumbs down. I'm not totally clear on what that button does, but I think it's something along the lines of releasing cyanide into your next meal, so maybe don't click on that one, just in case. Also down there you'll see a button named subscribe, which will notify you anytime we upload a video to the channel. You can also follow the link in the description for more super gaming content on the blog, and there's also this comment thing that lets you leave like these comments about the video. Super cool, right? So, you know, click on all that sweet, sweet stuff. Except the cyanide button. Don't click on that. Stay safe out there.